Welcome to Anime Out of Context, a comedy review show where a man completely immersed in anime culture torments his co-host, who is only allowed to watch the shows featured here. If you'd like to support the show, you can do so at patreon.com/animeoutofcontext. Alongside over 100 hours of exclusive bonus material, all episodes uploaded to Patreon are completely ad-free, even to non-patrons. Thank you for listening, and enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Anime Out of Context, the show where I attempt to explain the sometimes weird, sometimes wonderful, but always hilarious world of anime.
And you'll never guess what my costume was for Halloween.
I'm Shaun Rollins.
I'm Remington Chase.
Okay, Remington. Last week was a lot.
Yes, agreed. So much.
So this week, instead, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to give you something nice, simple, easy, straightforward, and in theory, something that you'll enjoy.
All right. Love to hear it.
Because look, Rem, we're in a new season. We're in the fall 2025 season, and rather than show you something from that, because I think there aren't quite enough episodes for us to really make a good episode out of something yet, and this season features a lot of continuing seasons, which makes it a little tricky. So I'm going to show you one of the things that was highly requested from the summer 2025 season.
Oh, okay. All right. Nice and new.
Yes. We covered a lot of things from summer 2025, and by and large, a pretty solid season overall for a lot of folks. I mean, granted, one of the things we covered you hated with a burning passion, but the other thing we covered you really enjoyed, which was the summer Hikaru died.
Yeah.
So that was a great example. And there were a lot of other good shows that people just kind of were hoping we would cover, and we just didn't.
All right. Well, so what is this missing link that people are going to be so excited for?
Tell me, Rem, do you remember the show? I don't know why I'm asking. You're going to say no, but I'm going to say it anyways because it's part of my outline. Do you remember when we covered Nichijou a few years ago?
Was that the gag anime?
Yes.
All right. I've given everything I remember of it, and if I'm being honest, I'm proud I remembered that one.
Oh, God, Rem. Okay, so to refresh your memory, Nichijou was like a slice of life little gag anime with like a soft pastel style and a lot of like white backgrounds, with just some over the top gag animations. And it's very beloved. It is. You've seen GIFs of it probably ever since you've been aware anime is a thing, essentially.
Yeah, I feel like...
Yeah, because...
I feel like I had good feelings
You
about
did, because it was just a genuinely well-put-together, silly slice of life gag show. There's the poster for Nichijou, just in case you need a visual reminder.
It's very vaguely familiar.
Yes. I mean, it was a few years ago. It came out originally in 2011, and was made by Kyoto Animation. You remember KyoAni?
Obviously.
We have nothing but good things to say about Kyoto Animation, for the most part. The most negative things you ever had to say was about one of their popular films that you felt was emotionally manipulative, and everybody was angry and disagreed with you about that fact.
Yes.
They made K-On!, Dragon Maid, Violet Evergarden.
Yep.
Koe no Kotachi, A Silent Voice was the one that you had some issues with that people were very angry with you at. They are a beloved animation studio. And they also made, of course, Nichijou. And Nichijou, incredibly popular. But the author for Nichijou has started a new gag manga that recently got an adaptation.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I figured today covering that adaptation would be, just a nice little easy change of pace. Because, there's not much else to describe about it. It's simply called City. The anime is called City the Animation. And it is basically cut from the exact same cloth as the original, right? It is. So whereas Nichijou was very much like high school centric, City is very much like post-graduation and college centric.
Hell yeah.
Yep. And it is, just a nice, fun little slice of life anime that will be very easy to talk about, give you a nice little bit of serotonin, hopefully, and we can talk about what makes a successful gag animation while also covering a lovely KyoAni show.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, nice and easy, and if you end up hating it, I'm sure people will be sad. myself included, because I pay quite...
I mean, hey, to be fair, myself also included in that, all right?
Yeah, but people don't care if you're sad, Rem. People are more angry at you for being sad than anything.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. People get pissed. People get pissed when I have negative emotions. or they're overjoyed. They either have a great time or they get angry at me. There's never any sympathy.
Yeah.
There's never any sympathy for my suffering.
Yeah. And and some people say that it's not as good as Nichijou. Some people say it's on par. Some people say it's better. It's one of those shows that's like, man, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how you, as a quote unquote non-biased person, will feel about this show as a whole, because it is. I mean, it genuinely does just feel like more of what made Nichijou fun, just with a different cast, a different style, and a different like overall premise and setting. And like, look at how cute this poster is. It is just straight up adorable.
It does look quite charming. I'm trying to figure out if because I've seen the text, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, have I seen an advertisement of it somewhere? Or why would I have just seen the text?
I mean, it does have like a pseudo Disney quality to it, I will say.
Well, but specifically like city, like I've seen this text and I've seen it recently, and that means like it was also probably with some of the visuals, but if I see anime visuals, you're damn right I tune them the fuck out.
Yeah, no, it's not hard. But yeah.
Yeah, I so somewhere somehow I've seen it to some degree, but I've like not watched, but I'm just...
You've also gotten a decent amount of recommendations for it, because I mean, why wouldn't we? It's a lovely little gag anime, and people love talking about that. And anytime a new Kyoani animation comes out, people are like, hey, when are you going to cover that? And it's like,
I'm optimistic.
All right. Well, I think without further ado, then, let's go straight into it. Let's go watch some City, the animation. And we are back after watching the first 3 episodes of the hit summer 2025 anime, City, the Animation. And Remington, wasn't this a nice change of pace from last week?
it could not be more different than last week.
You might say the contrast was intended.
Yes, very much so. A welcome chaser, you know?
Yeah, no, like, usually when you have to, like, take a shot of the really nasty hard liquor, it's usually nice to have, like, a lovely, like, orange juice to follow it up with, you know? Just to get that weird, nasty, burning funk out of your mouth, you know? That's what this is. City the Animation was supposed to be a lovely orange juice for you, bud.
And Shaun?
Yeah.
We can wrap up 2025, the anime of the year. It's here. It's right here, baby.
Is it?
Sorry to any other contenders, but the winner has been selected.
Really?
And it's City. City the Animation, it's the best one of the year. It just is. I'm sorry to say to anybody who may have been pulling for other candidates, but sorry, better luck next year. This year it's City.
Oh, so like Summer Hikaru died, no shot?
I wouldn't say no shot. That one, obviously, you know, it's in the conversation. Uh-huh. It's no City the Animation.
Okay, In the Rain with You, that didn't do it for you either?
Absolutely stunning, phenomenal. But I think City the Animation is gonna take it.
I see. Interesting. And I'm sure you're going to expound on why you think that, because I'm not saying that I disagree with you. But I know for a fact there are definitely going to be people that disagree with you.
Yes. Well, worry not, Shaun. It's not like this is a genre that is nearly impossible to talk about with any meaningful degree of depth. Mm-hmm. Due just to the nature of everything about it.
You mean silly, zany, slice of life gag gag anime are difficult to talk about because most of the enjoyment comes from watching the actual thing rather than listening to two chucklefucks try and break down the intricacies of why it's such a good experience?
Yeah, and it's like breaking it down, you know, it'd be possible, but like you'd need visual aids at the very least, because there are so many amazing details throughout, right? Mm-hmm. First of all, the art and animation is just absolutely wondrous. It is so good. It's so good.
Yeah, no,
It's fresh, it's different, it's very impressive.
yeah, like the studio that made it, Kyoto Animation, KyoAni, never misses when it comes to animation.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
They have the spectrum from things like Nichijou and City all the way up to things like Koe no Kotachi or Violet Evergarden. Like these guys know animation and do a damn good job with it.
Yeah, like the style, it's just so whimsical and playful and wildly expressive, which is really good. I understand these characters more through their animation, through their scripting and interactions with each other. I understand these characters better, including those who have hardly been on screen, than I do. I mean, if we want to bring up recent events, that I do most of the characters in Elfen Lied.
Yeah, okay.
Like, or really just any other bullshit generic trash anime that I've seen plenty of, but they don't have meaningful characters, they don't have quality writing. City does have quality writing, where it is very evocative. You immediately understand through the writing and the animation who these characters are, what's going on, what their relationships are with one another. One of my favorite ways that it demonstrates this is, and it's something that I think gag anime are just generally good at, you get banter. And banter is one of the best tools to elucidate characterization and relationships that is just not used very often at all, because you need decent writing to make it good. But you have that here, and it's so fantastic, right? There's all sorts of, it's a big ensemble cast. It's the city, all right? It's the whole fucking city.
Yeah.
It opens up, once upon a time, there was a bird. A bird that was sleeping, and it woke up and it started flying, and then it crashed into a giant pillar, and it turned into a rock, and then many things happened to it, and it was worshipped as a kind of deity and used as a shrine, and that has nothing to do with anything, because we're just talking about the city, not the city with the bird, just a city. And with this city, we just explore all the denizens of this city, and we'll get brief glimpses into their lives, and some we'll see quite a bit more than others. But even for the ones we don't see often, you'll see them when it's emphasizing a different character, just either in the background or passing by or just doing their own thing, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I recognize them, and I can tell what they're doing. And even though I've only seen glimpses of them, I understand where they're at right now.
Yeah.
It's so impressive, and it makes it feel like such a lived-in, organic world. It's so perfect. It's fantastic. There's so many different stories and characters going on, and all of them are just light and silly, and all of them filled with humor that, I mean, the humor works. The humor is great. It's so finely crafted. I feel like comedy, it is a genre that gets disrespected, not just by people who watch it, but by a lot of people who create it, right? Because there's a lot of, I'm going to call it generic sitcom comedy, all right? And it's not just in like Western sitcoms or everything. It's everywhere, but I think that's the biggest reference point. And that is when people who don't know, who have never like finely crafted comedy, so they just sort of do vaguely humorous things that are fine. They add to the levity, you know? Like most quips in action movies I would put in this category, where it's like, it's adding to the levity, but it's rarely funny. It's rarely actually humorous. It's rarely going to elicit a response, because it's just kind of brainlessly created. It's just like, I don't know, here's the most basic bit of wordplay available to us, or the laziest joke we can make right now, add laugh track. It's just not compelling. But when you get actual deliberately crafted comedy, oh baby, it's so good. And that's what you have here in every moment. And rapid fire, too. Like, the fact that they're able to hit you over the head with so many jokes, and yet each one is so different and varied and finely crafted. That is one hell of a feat.
I mean, it truly is like the gag anime, right? I mean, it was made by the same folks who made, Nichijou, which is widely regarded as one of the funniest gag anime ever. So,
and so it's just like, bam, here you go. And hasn't lost a step. Maybe, I don't remember the details beyond just liking Nichijou, but it's possible that this is even better than Nichijou. It's just so good. It's so good.
I mean, there are quite a few people who say that, right? And maybe that's just because Nichijou came out in 2011, and here we are, 14 years later. So where a lot of like tech has improved, and a lot of in theory, the more you're right, the better you should be getting at it. So in theory, that's like 14 years of growth.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's a lot of people out there who say that this is everything I loved about Nichijou, just more and better, and not just like more of the same.
Yeah, and what I love about it is that it has so many different styles of humor. It feels like it really marks its own identity in so many ways.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be the kinds of jokes they do or the kinds of characters they have, it would be so easy for them to sort of fall into a bit of a trap, especially when creating a city full of characters.
Yes.
But they don't. Every one of them feels sufficiently unique. And look, I'm gonna level with you. There's moments I don't know what the fuck's going on, all right? Where I just need to I need to like process for a minute, especially as I'm like trying to take notes. I'll turn away for half a second to type a note, and then I'll turn back and be like, wait, what the fuck? I'll be fucking lost, all right? So there were times where I would be like, all right, let's rewind just a tiny bit. What the fuck? That's gonna happen, all right?
I mean, it is quite literally absurdist gag humor. So, like, it's one of those things where if you glance away, you might miss the setup to a punchline, but even then, like, the path to get there,
especially when, like, everything is a setup to another punchline.
Yes.
It's just, like, non-fucking stop.
Yeah, this isn't second monitor viewing. This is...
No, God, no.
This is, like, main monitor, watching straight forward, and, like, deciding like, this is how I'm gonna spend like the next 30 minutes focusing and trying my best to catch my breath because I'm wheezing from laughing too much.
Yes, and make no mistake, while it is very eclectic and very fast-paced, right? It isn't in that category of brain rot where it's just like constant stimulus. Sure, there's just constant stimulus, but this is all very deliberately crafted, very which I continue to use because I think that is the proper term for it, right? This is all high quality. It is very meaningful. It isn't just trying to retain your attention through any means necessary. No, it's like, yeah, we're fast-paced because we're doing something with every single moment.
And it's just so good at doing that. Like, every time I think of it, you know what I think the hardest thing for me to decide about this show is, Ram?
What?
Which gag is my favorite?
Oh, God, there's so many good ones.
Right, and like, usually, like, when you're watching a comedy show that does things pretty well, it's usually pretty easy to be like, oh, yeah, that's the funniest thing in the whole show. And that changes from person to person to person. But with City, it's very much like, I loved this gag, but the gag right after it's also really good. And maybe the one after that.
Yes.
And maybe the one after that. It is just laughs all around. Like, this is truly one of those shows that you could probably tell if you're going to like it by the end of the first episode, if not sooner.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Like, whether it be making a trivial moral choice and having the demon and the demon and the demon and the demon and the demon on your shoulder all convincing you, or whether it be that your choice in bread is your choice in life, you know?
nice, simple questions you have to ask.
Or even, even if it's William Tell, if it's fucking William Tell, then it's all good shit. It's all good shit. It falls in that category of I wish there was more that I could say, but there's just not much. There's not much I can say because it's just all the great moments in all of the intricate details. It feels like a vivid, lived-in world. All the characters are wildly charming. I love the banter between Echen and Matsuri. Those two, they have such a very specific dynamic, right? That even now I'm struggling to describe, and it's not because it's too generic, it's because it's so specific.
Yeah, it's like, how you have those two friends that are on this exact same weird wavelength, and you don't know quite how they got to that point, but you know that they're just, if you ask them a question, they're going to have just the most unique version of an answer you could ever hope for.
Yeah, and they have such a good dynamic, as do Nikura, Nagumo, and one that joins them, and photos and money and broccoli, and those are the big things there. And it's just it's a wild ride. It's a wild ride. It's so worthwhile. If you have any whimsy in your heart, then this is a great show for you. It's as simple as that, folks.
Rem, you have whimsy in your heart still?
I didn't know until I watched this, but it is still there, as it turns out.
Yeah, see, that was what I was worried about. I was worried Elfen Lied would have absolutely destroyed any whimsy you had. Because
it snuffed out quite a bit of it, but it turns out there was just the smallest bit still there.
Yeah, I just more or less Adaband you into like stopping your heart for a second and then restarting it quickly with raw whimsy. Like that's essentially what I've done with you.
I don't know if I would necessarily recommend people go on that 1-2 punch. I don't think that, I don't think that it's necessarily the greatest double feature out there.
No. It's very much a Totoro and Grave of the Firefly situation. Like,
yeah, very much so, where it's like, wait, what the fuck? Except also with a great disparity in quality.
Yeah, no. They're at opposite ends of the spectrum on all accounts, not just tonality and theming.
Yeah,
the quality is wildly different. Wildly different. And I'll even go as far as to say, Rem, I fully read the manga of Elfen Lied, after our episode was done, just in case we missed something. Hey dog, we didn't miss nothing. Hey dog, not great.
Was I correct in saying that? Oh, although there's like an anime exclusive ending, it doesn't really matter if the writing throughout was trash. The actual direction it takes is also probably trash.
Yeah, more or less. Like, there are definitely some differences that make it better, but it also, man, does it suffer from early 2000s edgy writing, like in the worst possible way. It's a lot.
And besides, why would you ever read Elfen Lied when you could read Mr. Bummer?
I mean, yeah, that's true. That is true. I don't know if that's gonna make a lot of sense for people who are tuning into the podcast just now, but
Look, go check out City, all right? It's as simple as that. Go check it out,
and everything will become clear.
Or at least clearer.
Like some things will be. You'll at least understand what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like genuinely, Rem, ever since this anime dropped in summer, people are like, you guys gotta talk about this. This is such a good show. More people need to know and talk about this. And I'm just like, yeah, I agree. But how the fuck are we gonna talk about it in a good and concise way that is gonna convince people more than just two chuckle fucks being like, hey, you know what, this is a pretty good show. pretty funny. It's pretty. Go watch it. Okay, but
Yeah,
but
like
why should we watch it? Oh man,
it's good.
it made me laugh. It made me smile.
Oh,
I mean, the biggest
man.
barrier is that the legal streaming platform for it is primarily Amazon Prime, and that's more of an annoying barrier than anything. But hey, man, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Like, and hey, who knows? Maybe this anime will even convince you to try on a skirt.
For a little bit of luck.
Just a little bit of luck, you never know. You need all the luck you can get. God, this is such a funny show, Rem. But out of curiosity, Rem, you love it. I love it. What do you think the weebs think about it?
Okay, all right. It is insanely high quality, both with style and substance, right?
Uh-huh.
That being said, slice of life gag anime may not always receive the respect that it deserves. Because people will be like, oh, it's trivial and silly, therefore it's stupid and who cares? And it's like, no, but it's so meticulously done. It's so intelligently done. It's very, very intelligently made tomfoolery. But I think it's gonna be high. Oh, let's see. I'm skeptical that it'll break the 8 mark because slice of life gag anime.
Uh-huh. Think that even with how high quality it is, it wouldn't breach that barrier?
I think that it's possible and I'm rooting for it, but I'm going to be a little bit skeptical.
Because you don't trust the weebs, essentially.
Yeah, basically. Like the KyoAni factor may place it just north of 8, but I'm going to guess just south of 8. I'm going to say 7.91.
7.91. All right, is that your final answer?
It is indeed.
Okay, Rem. Well, since all 13 episodes came out this most recent summer, only about 19,000 people have reviewed City the Animation, which is criminally low in my opinion.
Yes, let's up those numbers, y'all. It'll be worth it.
And like I said, I do genuinely think it could have to do with the accessibility of legal streaming sources. Because again, let's face it, going to Amazon for exclusive anime fucking sucks. It really fucking does. But it's kind of worth that discomfort for something like this. But with those 19,000 ratings, City the Animation is sitting nice and pretty at 8.10.
Oh, okay. A bit higher than I anticipated, and that is lovely news.
Yeah, no, genuinely, anybody who's watched this show fucking loves this show. Like, it is a very top-heavy score breakdown for this show. Like, with the vast majority of the votes for it being 8 or 9, and then 7. Like, the people who give this a 7 and 10 out of 10 are basically 1-to-1, more or less. Whereas 30% of the votes are for 8 out of 10. And interestingly, some of the stat lines here are confusing because on Mal, there's a lot of different stat lines that you can adjust for how you look at and review shows, right? You can add things to like your watch list, what you've completed, what you have on, if you have it on hold, whatnot. Apparently 2,800 people dropped this show after starting it.
That's crazy.
Which is wild. Granted, not all of them actually reviewed the show, but I imagine some of them had to have because there are 82 people in the world that gave this a 1 out of 10, and I don't know what's wrong with them, quite frankly.
Yeah.
It is delightfully absurd that anybody could look at this and think this is the worst thing I've ever seen. When currently, according to Remington, on record, this is the best anime of the year.
There have been some heavy hitters, but man, this one, it's
a good one. Like, if this is your anime of the year, like, I don't think people are going to be upset by that, right? Like, it's just a very good show with lots of great things behind it. It's just, whether or not enough people are getting a chance to go and watch it. Like, even if you're...
Right now, look, it's this or the summer Hikaru died. Those... Within you are two wolves, yada, yada, yada.
One of them is Toxic Yaoi. The other is silly gags. So you get to decide which one is taking over at any given time. God. There's also a Toxic Yuri show currently going on right now as well. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but maybe this is just the year of high quality toxic queer anime. That'd be nice.
We have a shot.
We do indeed.
Let's boost up our listening numbers. Let's go. This is our year.
Oh God.
We can be the toxic yaoi power couple we want to see in the world.
Well, I think that's kind of the issue, Rem, is I don't know if people want to see more of that in the world per se, but they do want more high quality content featuring it.
See, well, there we go. We will stay out of the real world and only in our little content bubble.
We'll just keep all of the nice toxic queer stuff just close to the chest right here on this little podcast. As I struggle every Pride Month to find more and more high quality things to show you that, makes us look not homophobic.
Yeah.
Oh, God. But with that in mind, I guess the only question I have left to ask you, bud, is there any chance you'd want to watch more City the Animation?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, great news. There's 10 more episodes that you haven't seen.
Fuck yeah, brother.
And hey, it'd be a dream if it got a second season, I'll be honest, because I just want more.
Yes. Oh, so much.
And I just want more silly gag anime like this in general. Because, God, the world sucks right now. We need more happy, laughy, fun times.
Oh, yeah. Especially when it is so well done.
Correct. So with that in mind, thank you all so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. If you enjoy Remington just having the most delightful time ever, then please head on over to wherever you get your podcasts and leave us a review. They mean the world to us, and we do read every single one. And if that is still not enough for you, you can head on over to twitch.tv/anime-out-of-context, where myself, Dylan, and Remington occasionally play video games very poorly. And if that is still not enough for you, patreon.com/anime-out-of-context, where you gain access to all kinds of lovely bonus material, including the opportunity to be thanked live on the show. So, Rem, who we thanking this week?
Well, as always, we would like to send our regards to all of our bland bitch protagonists, as well as our magical girls, who we really appreciate. But moving on, we get to our yandere waifus, who are gonna try to keep all of the treasure for themselves. And on that list, we have... I finally listened to all 380 plus episodes, Take My Money. Can Rem talk about the time Elisha has bears maul those kids? Gandalf wants to take Shaun's hobbits at Isengard, wink wink. Renamon was Rem's Judy Hopps moment. Shaun blocked my cock. Hope you didn't forget your vampire past. Princess Cialis is sleepy. Calderius. Ryan Moody. Week 25 of using my Patreon name to request code geese. Boring Siren. Sparcy. That time I reincarnated as a podcast host and forced to weeb. Remington, what was your original sin? I'm mostly alive. I call Shaun's ass my little theater of darkness. Swarash Verdi, Jake Dent, Wolfire 56, Litnerd 98, Lucky Stars the King of Moe. God, Shaun would play Garfield Kart over transitioning. I can't believe I made an account for this. Wes Kane, Bento Kato, replaying the entire Anime Out of Context playlist for a third time. It helps me sleep. Remington is right. Chinese Shaun gooning in Kim Jong-un's cuck chair. 2 hours of Rem and Trans Shaun making out ASMR for episode 400.
Jesus Christ. we talked about the toxic yaoi.
Oh, fuck. Beach episode and harem supporter, right, Shaun? Red Venom, a moe piece of trash. Seraphim the Shark plushie. Dylan Appreciation Day. Aisha Gudgy. Blarf. Macaroni Uchiha. Daniel Riot. The Danish Viking will conquer the world with Renorzo as my navigator. Shaun ruined my happy sugar life when with the Pope's consent, gloinked Kirk's final glizzy while on estrogen. We're reaching just this superposition of Shaun memes. It's imploding in on itself. Truly. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Super Zoo, Erica McCorkle, Shaun Rollins, Link Joe Curl, Shaun wants to give Spoonman a thank and yank. Rem used the drums of liberation to free all weebs from bad anime. I showed my grandma Anne Shirley and she watched it all by herself. Did I turn her into a weeb? My Digimon is Mpreg Red Pilled Rollins. Daddy Rem, tell me a bedtime story about Shaun's nut. Turban. Been playing Pokemon Z to A, and it's the most 7 out of 10 game I've played this year, yet I kinda love it. It looks... Look. I've seen clips of the past couple of, mainline Pokemon games. Holy shit, they look bad.
Yeah, so, hey, Rem, from a perspective of somebody who is very deep in the sauce of all that, people are very frustrated with ZA right now because gameplay-wise, it is very entertaining. But man,
isn't it gameplay-wise? Isn't it literally just like more or less the same?
Not exactly. It's different. It's a little more active. It feels like what the natural evolution of Pokemon should have been, 20 years ago? And that's what people are really enjoying. But the problem is, my guy, is the whole game is incredibly half-baked, and you can tell based on the fact that everything looks like a flat texture.
Yeah, well, yeah, I saw, I've seen clips, and it does, like, oh my, and then there was fucking Scarlet and Violet, which also, oh, mother of God. Like, sure, there's a couple cool things, but I've seen those cool things in, like, fan-made games.
Yeah.
So, like, if the fans can make those cool features too, and sure, those fan games also looked jank, but they didn't have the budget of the most financially successful IP in the world. Like, what the fuck, Pokemon? What the fuck are you doing?
Hey, Rem, if you really want to be depressed, look up, like, the financial breakdown of how much money was put into, like, the actual game versus how much the Pokemon Company is both hoarding and putting into just, like, advertisement and things of that nature. It is depressing. They are not paying people to make games as much as they should, considering it's the most popular IP in the world.
It's peak Sawdust economics, all right? Where it's like, hey, this time, our Sawdust, we're going to put it in a chocolate shell. And people are like, holy shit, it's a chocolate shell now. And it's like, yeah, that is an upgrade, but like...
Yeah, like, all in all, ZA is a fun game. It's just, they're, like, when you start to actually pay attention to the issues of it, it gets real depressing real quick, man. Like...
Yeah.
Because, like... And hilariously, the thing that people are most vocal about are, as they were, a decade ago, the specifics of some of the Mega designs. Even though, like, the ones that people complain about are the very silly ones, and they're like, oh, it wasn't like that ages ago. And then you go back and look at a lot of the ones from that generation and be like, no, there's a lot of silliness here still.
Yeah, the silliness is fine. Yeah, that's A-okay.
Yeah, people are focusing on the wrong thing, is what I'm saying.
Man, you should see what happens when Shaun gets a Mega Stone. Woo boy. Anyway.
Okay. I don't want to know what that looks like, because like the design philosophy of Megas is usually the Pokemon, but more to an extreme, and I don't know what more of me to an extreme would be. And I don't know if I want to visualize that, because I have a hard time dealing with me a normal amount.
Rem is my favorite slutty giant booba cat girl. Stacy's mom, Amazing Muffin. Watching Requiem for Spoon Man at 0.5 speed. King Rich Rock. Pro tips out of context, has run out of things to post, will come back soon. Rhiannon Williams. Titan CNH. The Susanator. Rock Hard for Geodudes, I Meet the Doctor. Yandere Neko. Anime. If Duolingo is making an anime, there will have to be dubs in like 40 different languages, right? Asks Mitsuka. Also, it's now that I realize what you're doing, Rock Hard for Geodudes, alright? This is the first meaningful clue you've given, and I've sussed you out early. You thought, what, you think that giving a single piece of a sentence, amidst a whole month, 3 pieces, that won't be enough? I fucking got your ass, alright? Ferd, G Bottom, aka Bear Trap. Sorry for not changing the name, but new plan. I think I need to Batman my town. Rem doesn't completely hate my favorite shows. No waifu, no lifu. I'm making Rem call Shaun ethnic slurs until you bring back the Chef No Musco tier. Shaun, yeah. And then we do a little Google.
Oh, a new one, huh?
Guaylo. It's apparently Cantonese slang for white people, and it means ghoul man.
Not the worst thing I've been called.
Hoomst.
Makes me sound like a superhero, honestly.
Checks. Fenrir Foxulf. Professor Fox. Jam Hands. Glizzy Gobbler. Red Pill Child Kicker Rollins 2028.
Don't like that.
Buckshin. Firmer Weeb wants Patreon members to visit Discord for a special opportunity. Ross Palmer. Riding on the struggle bus. Cassidy. And now we move on to the Boy Wizard tier. What are they gonna get this week, Shaun?
Shit, dude, I don't fucking know.
Good luck, fucker.
Look, man, it's not like there's an easy through line here. I'm gonna give them a city. They're gonna get a city, and they can go and visit it. If they want.
On that list we have Melnick Suzuki.
Let's just keep it simple. List capitals. You can have Salt Lake.
Dominai Dragon. It will red pill even Rem.
Let's go with, how about Amsterdam?
Looks like Titaro is going to be an imp next Halloween.
Let's go with, Beijing.
Your friendly neighborhood Kami.
Tokyo.
Umbrasite.
Berlin.
Rem still needs to watch Bandori, It's My Go and Ave Mujica, or else Kazumi will keep singing Twinkle Tinkle Little Star.
How about Brussels?
That Mouse Girl.
Bucharest.
Truckoon Operator number 42.
Budapest.
One Piece live action on episode 400, or Rem gets it.
Cairo.
Sammy K is here to remind you that you just lost the game.
Dublin.
Roscom.
How about, Gibraltar?
Carver 271.
Helsinki.
Spoonman the Aristocrat is here for party quirks.
Havana.
Powercell begs for the wisdom of the great Glizzy Gloinker. Please, Shaun, we need guidance.
I was gonna say Jakarta, but maybe not. Yeah, sure, why not Jakarta?
Monogatari has everything you ever said you want in anime. This week has experimental visuals.
Let's go with, Kingston.
Are you glizzy enough for the Gloinker Club?
I don't know if I like that.
it's really good.
You can have London.
Nurikasa hashtag SONR soaking one no Rollins.
Madrid.
Mike.
Let's go with, Manila.
Beethoven 1201.
Mexico City.
Umtum.
Montevideo.
Silent Secondary.
New Delhi.
Miguel De Leon.
Nuke?
And Allfather offers Shaun a purple pill to notify at least one of the many red pills he takes every day.
Ottawa.
And now we move on to the inappropriate Joey Wheeler tier, where this one is even harder. Where Shaun, as Joey Wheeler, will tell you the title of the Mr. Bummer comic that represents your life, and I, Joey Wheeler, will tell you what that comic is about.
Okay, so I'm just wholesale making up a comic title, is what you're telling me to do.
Yeah.
All right.
A nice simple comic strip title, for Mr. Bummer. On that list we have, I'll mail you a molar for Mushiko Tensei, no cap.
Don't?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't. First of all, don't.
Because, if anything, that'll make me want to do the opposite. Because, yes, I am that petty. How about, just another day on a Monday?
And for that, you are playing Garfield Kart. That's the bummer. Next we got follow animated context on Blue Sky. If Shaun follows the Blue Sky, then he doesn't need to 100% Garfield Kart through Ubauk.
Too late, bitch.
It's true. He decided he got better than the gold medals. He got the green medals, if you know what I mean.
I was extorted by Remington. The title of that one shall be Unexpected but Surprisingly Tasty.
And that's when somebody really they spat in your food just a bunch, but it wasn't bad. Next up we got piss on my body, whip off my flesh, fist down my throat, crawling on my knees because I know how you like it.
How about idol concerts are scary, man.
And that is going to have you quietly trying to just like enjoy your favorite song. Meanwhile, on either side, there's idol superfans all dressed up. And they are basically unintentionally forming a mosh pit of just you three. And last but not least, we have shout out to my girl Jenna. Hashtag and then you try to get me, but I know how to fucking read, bitch. That may work for some lesser podcasters, but I'm on your ass.
You are dealing with a man who loves his puzzles.
I love little word puzzles. You think you can fucking trick me with some basic shit?
I mean, I wouldn't have noticed because I'm not reading them actively, but...
What is their comic title gonna be?
Their comic title is gonna be Drat, Foiled Again.
And that is going to be, you are dressed sort of as a cartoony supervillain, right? And you are looking over a little mousetrap, and the cheese has been replaced with a little wooden block that still has like holes in it. It looks like cheese, but it's just a piece of wood. But the cheese is gone. The mice was able to switch out the cheese Indiana Jones style. Thank you all for tuning in. If you want to reach out for a comment, question, feedback, or recommendation, you can send an email over onto animeoutofcontext@gmail.com.
Once again, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. We love and appreciate you very, very much. And as always, don't fuck your sister.
Do 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 do.